Oh my goodness. Hello folks. No snow yet, but I'm out of the wind. It's very windy. So I'm hiding on the east side of my house because we got a wind coming in from the west and the wind is cold. Got my winter coat on. Sammy's he's doing okay here as long as we're out of that cold wind, right? First, I want to introduce you to that little camera setup that you've seen at the very beginning of the video. That is my T-2-PRO thermal IR camera that I received from one of the subscribers. Hi Doreen, thank you very much for that little camera. It's a tiny little camera. It plugs right into your cell phone, and you download the app and you're good to go, right? But what I've been practicing with this little camera for about a month now. For about a month I've been practicing with that little camera. I want to learn the ins and the outs and the do's and the don'ts, and trying to figure out the audio. I think I've got it figured out now. I'm going to have to use an external microphone to get clear audio, and so I've got an as-in microphone which I received from another subscriber, Lisa. Hello Lisa. She's the one who got me the Nikon Coolpix P900 camera that I used down at the river. I think I had mentioned at the river, while I was at the river, that she had sent a whole bunch of extras as well, right? And there were these external mics that came along with the goodie box, and so I do have that hooked up to my phone, hooked up to my little T-2-PRO IR thermal camera. And so what I want to do for you today, because I've been trying to get up to the WBBC, to the White Birch Clan, to go and see koi. The weather has not been cooperating. Like today, so majorly windy that none of my cameras, even with my windsock, I think we'd have a lot of issues, audio issues, and then it's cold. Oh my goodness, that wind is cold. It may be bringing snow. I don't know. It almost feels that way because there's a bite in the wind, right? And it could be blowing in the winter. But so far, as you can see, we don't have the snow yet, and I'm not going to complain. I'm okay with that. If winter is slow getting here, that's okay. I'm not going to complain. Just a couple of things I'd like to answer. I had questions from people from my visit to the river, and one of them was about the handprints on my truck, then the finger streaks, and there was no marks on top of the roof of my truck. So there was about 2 or 3 that asked that question. I got it through the comment section, but also through Messenger and email. So yeah, there was no marks on top of the roof of my truck. It was just on those window and door, right, and that side panel. Let's see. Nothing new with the chalkboard. Everything is the same. I may doodle there in a day or two. I might. I'm not sure what yet, but everything every night, because it's staying warm, everything at the gifting site, which is over there, is going. It's disappearing about 3 in the morning. So all is normal. All is normal where it pertains to the Sasquatch, to the Bigfoot. And again, I guess I'm not supposed to be up there yet to the White Birch Clan. And there'll be a day, and it'll be warm, it'll be wonderful. I'll get that, you get a good feeling. Today's the day, and off I'll go. But not in this bitter cold wind, right? it's not going to be enjoyable for me if I'm freezing out there either, right? So, and I don't think they really move too much. Most animals don't. Even all the other wildlife, when it's windy like this, they kind of bed down, right? They kind of stay put because they can't hear predator or prey, whether it's prey or predator. They kind of just stay put. And I think even a Sasquatch, they just stay put. It's cold, it's windy, you can't hear nothing. Everything's moving out there. You don't know what is what. Because the trees are moving, the leaves, the branch, everything's moving. And it's too risky, right? It's too risky. So everything kind of beds down, waits it out. They don't travel far, they don't move much. And then once that wind blows through and the weather changes, then they're up and they start moving. I just kind of am like them. I just kind of want to stay put, wait till this wind blows itself out, and then I'll go, right? I'll go as long as it's warm and weather pending. It needs to be okay for myself too, right? Like I say, I don't want to be going out there and freezing my little hiney off and coming back and getting a flu or a cold or something out of it. We'll wait. So everybody, there's been quite a few asking if I've gotten up there yet, if I've went to see Koi. Not yet. So I ask for your patience. Just hang in there, stay tuned. It'll happen. We'll get there. But for now, I want to introduce you to this little IR thermal camera, this T-2-PRO. I'm going to stay out of the wind, and we're just going to look around the yard, over to the gifting site, and possibly down into where the BIGFOOT wind patch is. I'll give you an example of what you guys are in for with this little camera. It's pretty amazing, and what I would like to do is a series of these videos, and it will just be, T2-PRO episode 1, and I'll give you the location I'm at, because I do want to take this little camera with me to some of the other locations. But I've set some rules with this little camera, how I'm going to go about using it, and one of them, the major one, the one that's up front most, is I'm not going to, besides here, I will film to the gifting site, to the bowl. But all the other ones, because I know this group, I grew up with them, they're very familiar with me and my antics and the things I do. But the other clans that I go see, I've only known them anywhere from 3 to 5 years, right? In that 5-year span. So, and they don't know, I don't want to disturb the gifting bowls and the gifting sites that I've set up there. So what I'm going to do is, once I've gotten there, once I've arrived at the locations and put out the gifts and let them know I'm there, I'm gonna drive away from it, maybe a quarter, half a mile from the site, and just film that area. I'll call them, I'll let them know where I am. They'll see me, they'll know where I am, right? And we'll just see. We'll see if they come out and make an appearance, right? See if they're game, see if they want to be a part of it, and we'll just and this may be another game changer with the research and with what I got going here on this journey, right? So, all right, without further ado, I won't ramble on here any longer, because you'll hear me talking too with the other camera. We'll get right into the IR thermal, and stay tuned. Everybody take care, and I'll see you in the trees. Bye for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to name this one, this will be episode 1, the T2-PRO IR thermal camera, the Swan Lake clan, the Swan Lake BIGFOOT clan, because that's the clan that's near to my home, to my farm. They're the ones who come on my property, make tracks, and do all kinds of things in my yard. And you are now looking at the gifting site. I'm going to take a little walk over there just to give you an example of what you're going to see and what we're going to see. And I think I'm going to hide. I'm going to do my best at doing a Bigfoot impersonation. I'm going to peek behind. I'm going to peek out from behind one of these trees here. We've got filters here, so right now anything that's hot, that has a heat signature, is going to be white. And if we switch filters here, anything that's hot is going to be black. It's going to come in a very dark black color. A good example is that stone, the great big boulder there that is beside my gifting bowl. There's heat there from the sun, right? I'll give you another example here on my truck. Let's take a look at my truck. See that black in my wheel well? Well, you gotta plug in your trucks. They have block heaters, and that allows us to start our vehicles when it's minus 40 below, right? If we didn't plug them in, we'd never, our motors would freeze up, put it that way. So right now, under this setting, anything that's hot or warmth is black. And all those are the round bales out there in the field east of my farm, in the neighbor's property. And then we have the gifting bowl. Okay, so we also have the red setting. And there we go. It's going to give us anything, of course, there you go, anything that's hot is going to be very orangey red color. And this one as well. Let's take a look at that vehicle. Crazy, right? Are you ready for a walk, Sam? Sammy? Are you? You ready for a walk? Are you? Okay, let's go for a little walk. Ooh, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, that wind is cold. You did good, Sam. You did good. You did good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just look around. I imagine there are no Bigfoots out in this cold. Too chilly. Too chilly, right, Sam? Too chilly. So we'll just go through the filters here, and I am able to zoom in a bit with this little camera. I've learned as well that some of these filters work better in warmer temperatures. Like I say, I've been practicing with this little camera for about a month now. Trying to get it all figured out, like the back of my hand, so that when, like now, we use it and I know what I'm doing, right? You can bring up the temperature, compass, split screen, so that you're actually seeing what the cell phone camera is taking a picture of, plus what the thermal little camera is taking a picture. You can kind of compare them. Quite a few little extras on there, and we will do that as we go forward. We will play around with all of those. Pretty amazing. Center, you see that that dark line there? That's actually the top of my flatbed, hay wagon. I've got it parked there. Beyond that is where the Bigfoot mint patch is. And we see nothing down there today, not in this weather. Let's switch that filter up here. Pretty exciting, right? I'm excited about this, folks, situation. I've done a bit of research and reviewing other IR thermal cameras. This one, I would say, is as good as a FLIR, or maybe even better in certain instances, right? But a lot of them do not do good in very cold weather, bitter cold weather, or certain lighting conditions, right? So they all, it's kind of straight across the board. So we'll work around that, and I will, when I get them and I'm able to do this, I'll get it to you. I'll share it with all of you. So stay tuned. Take care. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. And again, I will see you in the trees. Bye for now. Amazed. I'm amazed. There we go. There. Look at that. That was amazing. It was amazing. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. There we go. There. Look at that.